Hello everyone, I'm your host, your SCP host, Skills to Play. Welcome to 13.2. There's quite a few changes, so let's just dive right in. First up, we have the FRMG-0, a new weapon that spawns on captains in 079's room and can be made in N14 by putting the E11 on fine. Its default is pretty good. This is the recoil, by the way. Yeah, stock is pretty good. These are the stats. Has a lot of attachments too, so let me just show those real quick. Those are the attachments. So it is very versatile. Not as versatile as the E11, but it's still pretty good. It can also be processed in N14. On rough, it has a 50% chance to become the E11 and a 50% chance to become 160 rounds or 4 boxes of 556 by 45. On course, it becomes the E11. On 1-to-1, it randomizes the attachments. On fine, it becomes a Logister. And then on very fine, has a 5% chance to become the micro. And then a 95% chance to become the crossback and a Com 18. Among the new guns, there's also the A7, which is basically like a squashed AK. And you can make it in 914 by putting an AK on course. This is the recoil. Oh yeah, the barrel also turns hot, which is pretty cool. Is recoil without me controlling it. Let me just aim down right here. Yeah, it's pretty high. These are the stats. Chaos are now counted as targets for SCPs, so they have to kill 75% of all chaos to win. Moving on, they've actually introduced a new hotkey system, so you can make custom hotkeys. Right here, I have special items for like the jailbird micro, which don't normally have hotkeys, and then all the SCP items that don't already have a hotkey. So like pills and stuff do have a hotkey, but all these don't. Basically, so you can assign it a name, a key, appearance, a queue mode, and then you can hover over these question marks to tell you what it does. Right here, and also right here. You can create as many hotkeys as you want. You can edit current hotkeys from in here and change what you want. And yeah, certain keycard, or not key, but certain keys have different selection priorities. So yeah, play around and find what works. Some of the key cards have been changed. So privates and sergeants now spawn with the MTF operative card, which has gate access. It's basically like a rebranded sergeant card, but both privates and sergeants now get it. And the sergeant card and the containment engineer card have been removed from the general gameplay. They're still in the RA for servers that want to use them, but in general gameplay they are removed. Also, certain keycards have been updated, so like their IDs have been updated, like the captain's been updated, that's been updated obviously, private, and so on and so forth. So it's no longer the old names. Yeah, going back to 914, the 05 keycard on course has a 50% chance to return to either the facility manager, no, 50-50 chance to return to either the facility manager or the MTF captain card. The 05 captain and CI access device on rough will return to the guard card. Guard keycard on fine will return to the MTF operative card. And then all instances of containment engineer are replaced with the facility manager card. So if you would get a containment engineer from a card upgrade, it would just go straight to a facility manager. 939 has also been rebalanced. Sprinting speed has been reduced to 6.7 meters a second from 7.2. Stamina has been increased to 15 seconds drain from 10 seconds. Claw has been changed as well, so the primary target closest to 939's crosshair will always receive full damage, and then the damage, if there's AoE for people, is divided by the amount of people. So 1 target gets full damage, 2 gets half, 3 gets 1/3, and 4 is 1/4. Focus and lunge have also been changed. When using focus, 939's growling noise will gradually increase in volume over the course of 10 seconds. At maximum volume, 939's growl will be audible within an 8-meter radius. 939 can now hear her own growls, and the growling buildup begins to reduce 5 seconds after leaving focus, which means when you get up, it doesn't go away immediately. Amnestic Cloud has also been changed. The Amnesia status effect will no longer prevent players from reloading or using medical items. Using medical items. 9 through 9 is now visible while attacking all players under the effect of Amnesia, regardless of attack success. If 9 through 9 misses the claw attack, they will become visible for a brief second after the attack. And then the Vitality from Green Candy and Invigorated from Adrenaline, Rainbow, and Yellow candies can now counter the Amnesia effect. So if they enter the cloud with that status effect, so Invigorated or Vitality, they will take no effect. They won't be affected by the Amnestic Cloud. Ultra Sensitive has been reworked, so visible players will not produce sound blips when an Athronite's direct line of sight. Players that are constantly jumping, sprinting, or firing a weapon within a 4-meter radius are revealed until they stop. This ignores the exhaustion penalty. Any player located on surface zone that has not naturally produced a sound blip in the last 20 seconds will begin producing these sound blips at a 10-second intervals until one is produced naturally again. So if they're slow walking and then 10 seconds passes by and they haven't made a sound, boom, they made a sound without actually making one. And then once the Alpha Warhead detonates, all players are permanently revealed. And then some miscellaneous changes 9 through 9 include they can now steal voices upon receiving assists, so that if they hit someone within 5 seconds of them dying, the voice is granted to them. 9 through 9 will now receive an on-screen pop-up when she steals a voice. 9 through 9 has received changes towards 268 users. This includes 268 users who no longer produce sound blips for 9 through 9. And then 9 through 9 can also deal damage to 268 users. There are also a plethora of bug fixes, which I will list here now. There are also plenty of remote admin and technical changes if you're interested, so I'll go ahead and list those now. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.